One of the things about going back to cane life is that I need to find objects and then work my way around them. Like this truck here that's parked over the path, working my way around to get past the tow bar. So one of the things I've noticed walking with my cane, and my friend actually said exactly that to me today, that I walk much faster than I did with a guide dog. It may be that I'm walking faster to decrease stress. It may be that I'm back to my old speed. I'm not 100% sure yet, and I guess I will find out soon. So we're coming up to some traffic lights here, and I will cross the road. And while I'm walking to work, I am just going to tell you a little bit about the differences that I've noticed between using a cane and a guide dog. I think the biggest thing is that I need to actually concentrate far more using my cane. And for example, that bike coming up behind me, I didn't hear him at all until he was past. And normally with a guide dog, I would actually hear more, and I've been trying to figure out why. And the closest that I can figure is that I'm using so much energy and attention and concentration to figure out what I'm feeling through my cane, that I'm not concentrating on the sounds around me. And I'm hoping that this will actually go away by itself, not be a problem after a while. But I did find using a guide dog decreased the concentration, cognitive load, and the fatigue a lot. I'd actually forgotten what it was like to be tired all the time. Wake up tired, get to work tired, come home from work and go to bed. And that's what I was doing before I got a guide dog last time. Actually, that's what I might try and explain in a little more detail. So when I say I am tired or fatigued, it's more than just ordinarily being tired, and I've noticed a big difference as my sights got worse and going from a guide dog back to a cane. The biggest issue is that you're using so much more concentration, brain power, other senses. Like with a cane you're using tactile, you're feeling what's under the cane, you're also using your ears more, and a lot of other senses, and that actually is quite fatiguing. I've actually found that I've had to take my hearing aids out when I'm walking with my cane, because otherwise I might get sensory overload. It's a fine line at the moment between being able to concentrate and being able to hear everything around me. And that's something that people often don't understand, especially if they're blind without a hearing impairment. So in saying that, it's a fine line with balancing the risk. When I was walking with a guide dog, I didn't have to concentrate so much on my other senses. So I did wear my hearing aids, and I did hear a lot more. So some of the other things are how I use my cane. I use it in a sweeping motion, which actually gives me wrist, elbow and shoulder pain. And I had forgotten how much worse that got with using a cane. I have always had the shoulder pain since about 2016 when I fell off my bike and broke my arm, and did in my ankle as well at the same time. It's actually aggravated a lot of the shoulder, neck, elbow and wrist pain that I used to have. And I'm hoping that that'll decrease over time. It's been about 3 weeks of using my cane at the moment, and it's kind of built up to being sore again. And I'm hoping that will go away. But there's all the little things like this that you forget when you haven't been using your cane for 3 years that used to be there and you used to deal with every day. So I think the biggest thing that shocked me was just how tired I am. I will get out of bed, I will have breakfast, I'll shower and I'll go to work. And I'll be absolutely shattered when I arrive and when I walk around, and that's just from getting to work. Again, coming home, same thing. I got home about 4:30 today, and I was in bed by 5:30. I was just so exhausted. And granted, I had a few hours sleep and woke back up to make this video. So that's just a few of the things that I've noticed that are different. And what I think I'll do from here on in is actually just teach you about how I use my cane, in the hope that I'm not quite so tired and don't make quite so long videos. Anyway, I hope you've learned something and have a good week.